Actually, similar ko sangalan ke ako ngayon fa so far in Kanga. So I went over, but I broke my drone from a last project, so I ended up taking a 360 camera just to have a little play. And I was kind of walking through the market, and then I was like, oh, this is a really cool idea. For a music video, they see la po fai makoe vanga maukasing, and then they were looking at all the gear, and they were like, oh, what do you do? And I was like, oh yeah, I make beats. And they were like, oh, how do you make beats? So I gave them a little demo.
Right.
Started chopping up samples. The 5-star, shout out to 5-star. Kokonut, like I've heard that like kind of growing up, it's just always in my periphery, and it's like a real fob song. So, I just started chopping it up, and it was a decent enough beat, and then came back in January, met up with Jerry and also Apulu, Areta. So can you give me a camera? We had a meeting, came down to the studio, he just wrote everything, laced it.
I'm ready to samba, we got the juice, oil, sauce, we don't pause, we just... I nearly fainted. He just dropped that line.
And then that was at the beginning of Jan, and then at the end of Jan, we're able to go back over and shoot the video, and then just been editing and adding on things, it is just kind of tweaking things. I kuso camera yo le 360. Kay pe le saga le phone. But it captures everything around it, everything in front of it, behind it, and basically it means in the post-production you can change where the camera was looking, and you can change and where it's going to move and all of that. So a lot of it's in the editing. Whatever, you've got a whole other generation who are watching these images and influences, and we keep the culture and more importantly the examples alive of those things that are highlighted in Kokonut, like Tautua, service, all those things.
Good money. Thank you.
Some very interesting characters come through in the music video, man. So
we're just practice.
No, but just like
like subconsciousness.
Okay. You should go like this, eh?
Yeah.
Areta's been able to do a lot of the heavy lifting on a lot of the visual filmmaking side of things, especially as I have a lot of unfinished business on the music side. So I really want to acknowledge him. Also, Lady Dora's, they came through. We had a small last minute.
Man.
Lady Doris came through with some goods, so shout out to them. This was really an adventure for me, Areta, Apulu, and Jerry. It really was just an experiment and just see what works and just trying new things. That creative in us that's always trying to itch something we haven't done yet.
Hey, the vibe. We really don't pay no mind.